Waiting for Mark Holmes.
That's just a stream you did before.
That's why is that one?
It's probably
Okay.
because maybe a stream that you made and didn't use because it would already published it.
Okay, so there it is there.
So
So
what you have to do is whatever you do on here, you have to make sure this correlates with whichever one that you did. That's what it is.
sorry guys, I don't mean to be doing this. I'm trying to figure out.
That's what it is. So wherever you got into those settings, you have to make sure it correlates to whichever one that you did whenever you create it.
So
That's why it's not working because it's not correlated to the one that you did.
so I need to make a stream setup.
Or you could, and it'll be the same URL. I'd say that I don't know, but whatever you did on here to click on the streams, you just have to make sure that correlates with whichever one you made.
What I did was I went up
I
here,
think that's the issue because probably going to another
stream,
stream.
see if it goes to stream Cowboy. Okay, I don't think I can do it while I'm streaming.
That says it right. That's the same.
Well, that's what I wrote up
So what
on
you
there.
have to do is when you create this one, is make sure this one is correlated to that one because this is what the one you're supposed to go to.
Okay.
Before it had the
If
option.
anybody's watching, can you make a comment so I can see if there's comments on there?
Because before it had options where you can choose.
Yeah, because but that was before it was live.
That's the issue. Is that you have to make sure
Chat code.
it's the same.
Enable code to use chat embedded event copy. Okay, what is that?
So I think that's the issue. You have to make sure it correlates.
Young P. Oh, okay. Sorry, Young P. They've got a new studio set up in here, and I'm trying to figure out how to use it. So, sup, Young P. Young P says, "What's up?" Um, I'm just playing with the system. It screwed me up, and I can't stand it when they change up stuff on me. It doesn't work, and so I found out what I have to do to try and get it to go. Yeah. So now I got people join. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I'm just testing the system, man. I'm trying to learn something here. You know, this is a never-ending.
What you do is you sit there, you do fireside chat live.
But there's no fire. Yeah, what do you want me to do? Set the set on fire?
You don't have to do that.
Sling, YouTube. What's up? What's up? Go Cow. I'm just trying to figure this thing out, man. This well, I think I hope I remember it tomorrow. How to do it. Well, no, I'll play with it tomorrow. We'll probably do some live streams tomorrow while I try and figure this stuff out. Yeah, Bill's Mafia. What's up? How you doing, Joel?
I know the Bills are happy this season so far.
Hope you're. Oh man, I'm good. I'm good. Just trying to learn stuff, man. It's amazing how much stuff goes into. You're scared about our D line against Chubb. Well, the problem here's the thing: if we score a whole bunch of points, it's going to negate them. Negate them being able to run the ball. They're going to have to become one-dimensional on pass to try and catch up. No, you got to understand. I hate not knowing something, and see tonight, I wasn't feeling it on my show because it screwed up on me. I am a creature of habit. People always tell me. Yeah, well, but see, people will always tell me, man, stop drinking your coffee and stuff. Man, I get tired of your Instagram. But you got to understand is when I sit down here, no matter what's going on in the world, it's like I get into a trance and I get used to doing the same thing. So in the morning, I get my taste of coffee. I look up to Joe Boo. I roll my hand there. It just kind of like gets me into the whole thing. And all of a sudden, it's just, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. It just flows right on out. But when I don't get that, what happens is it's kind of like, I'm not into that trance. So tonight, they took away, if you don't do YouTube, do videos and stuff, they had YouTube Classic, or at least it became Classics once they came with the new YouTube Studio. And they've been killing stuff off. And so I've been streaming in Classic because I've finally learned how to do that. And it's just like, boom, they took it away from me today. And I'm setting it up, and I thought I had to set up, and it sent it someplace else. And so now it's just like, oh, man. And sometimes the only way you can figure it out is by actually trying to do it. So now I think I've got it. I just hope I remember it by tomorrow on how to do it. So I appreciate you guys coming in here and letting me know that it works. But I don't like it in black though. The comments, it's in like a dark mode for it. Whenever I notice every time I go in here on this, it's always in dark mode.
You can watch
Mark, anything you talk about is better than MSM. Thank you very much, man. But the bar's kind of low there, buddy.
I mean, you could just look at it on the actual video if you don't want it dark.
That's true, but
the only thing is though, if you want to put ads on it, like during your live, you can't do it that way.
What, this way?
I'm talking about if you there might be a setting on there to change it. I don't know.
Well, but see, here's actually, well, there's more information and stuff on here because you can actually.
I like my stuff dark anyway on the YouTube. It looks better on the eye.
Well, here's you can actually see how the flow is going on here.
There's so much light stuff that's just better to look at something dark.
Average watch time is 41 seconds. Wow. Okay. Playback's 127. Chat rate. Okay. So it has more information and stuff in here, but it's like, yeah, I don't need to see all of that.
There might be a setting that you could change it so
you'd rather be here than wow. That doesn't say much for the NBA Finals.
Everybody knows LeBron James is going to win, so what's the reason to watch? They're winning because of Kobe.
Well, here's what I can do for you guys. See, for me, I love my studio, and it's coming together. And, you know, typically you're either the talent, the guy that does the talking and stuff, and you got somebody else who's actually taking care of, you know, running all this stuff. It ain't like that here at Broke Ass Media. It's me doing all the shit. And so trying to learn all this stuff, and, you know, I finally at least learned how to wire everything up. I got that down pat. But and how to use the studio software, I've learned how to do that. Now, of course, they threw a monkey wrench at me, but I still know how to do this.
What? Look at Look, he's at this. Did the screen freeze? Is it still light? Look at the corona.
So you can promote
Oh my God! Look at this! Wow, that has to be the
Texas made. Yes, this is my studio.
Oh my God! Are you gonna take
Yeah, that's what I said. You can
a quarterback back in the second?
Oh my God!
Are you kidding me? What did you just trade Carson then? Are you kidding me? You just took a quarterback in the second round. This team is so good
That's kind of funny, man.
that they don't need to take.
Yes, Texas made.
They don't need anything else, right? They're so good. They don't. This has to be for some sort of trade. There has to be something to this. This don't make any sense. Eagles UK, thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry. This is stupidity at its finest. There has to be something else going on.
Yeah, Texas made. You know, I may be an idiot, okay? You know, I may be Joe the fan and a Dak Prescott lover of, you know, I love him being our quarterback and everything else, but this is actually a studio. When you have the amount of cameras that I have, the lighting that I have in here, the computer system, I've got 3 different sets where I can do stuff. So yes, this is my studio. So I'm calling it my studio. You don't like me calling it my studio? Oh, well. It is what it is. Oh, you can pin stuff in here. You can remove. You can put the user in timeout. You can add them as okay. So there's a lot more stuff you can do to them. You can report a person.
Yeah, that stuff you can do before on the chat, but all the other stuff is new.
Okay, so yeah.
Well, I think pin and comments are new, but everything else on the chat was there before.
Texas made a Fort Worth dude. Okay. That's my basement. It's yeah, actually it's my walkout basement. Yeah, this is my basement. My sports room. This is my man cave, you know. Um, yes, it is my what? What did you think it was? My bedroom?
Oh wait, we're not.
Right. Yeah. Philly 500. Listen, here's a funny one. Philly 500 does his videos. That's in his bedroom. He's got a big fat head in his bedroom.
What you say? He said try to take it down. It's pulling off
Yeah.
the paint.
Philly 500, he's a dingbat. He literally put a fat head on his bedroom wall, and it won't come off without pulling off the paint. So his wife is pissed at him. Sam, I'm with you, buddy. With the games that we got, I mean, we should be able to beat the Browns at home. Okay, if Browns, the Giants, Washington, Cardinals, Eagles. If we don't win 4 out of those 5, then we got something wrong with us. Soft? Who's soft? Damn, we got 51 people on here. I mean, come on, dudes. Cards will be tough, but you know what? I believe in my team. I think my team's going to get better as the season goes on. It never gets old. Well, of course, this is what I want to hear.
Every single one of you. I mean, I'm not just talking about these last 60 minutes. I'm talking about the quarterback schools, the mini camp, the off season, the training camp, down in Austin when it was hot and you were tired, the whole bit. And everybody, you did one hell of a job. And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
Well, here's what happened. They changed YouTube Studio, so this is just kind of like a quick test that I'm trying to do to find out what I did wrong and how to get in here. And sometimes the only way you can figure this stuff out is by actually doing it. So I was playing with it between E2 leaving and Michael Anthony, and we figured it out how I have to basically program.
You have to make sure this goes to the right URL.
Now, I hope I can. So now I need to figure out how to actually preview or write it, and I could schedule it. So that's the next thing I got to figure out. So this stream can be accessed again from a manager's list.
You might have to test it because you might be able to use that one and just edit it, and then hopefully it'll pop up on there.
Okay. Yeah, I that's what I've got to do. So
if you go to the live tab, you should be able to do one of them, edit it, and then because that's easier than doing that.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Alan Williams. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Was good, Mark. Thank you very much, Maverick Country.
I don't know if it'll keep going to that one or.
Well, no, I have to when I go.
I'm talking about if you set like the one, like the Browns one up, and you edit it, we'll go to that same one.
That's what it did before, but see, in this.
No,
but you can't. But the thing is it may in the future if I keep it on there.
No. But see that's irrelevant. This is irrelevant because you can pull that up by going to the live tab. When you click on the upload. But I wonder if you keep the Browns one, but you change it. Edit that one up and then you go to this screen.
The only thing is I don't know is if I go ahead and edit it now and put it on here, if it'll show up on there
on that same URL. That's the thing.
Well, no, it'll be it should be that it's programmed so
you can go to this without even programming it. You just have to go to the live where it says go live, and then you can pull up whichever stream that you're on.
Right. So that's what
I'm just curious if you keep that same one. If you edit it and on here, if we go to that same one, without.
But see, the thing is I need to change it though because.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying though, if you change it on here, we'll still pull up that same one on here without going to the settings.
Thomas, right now there's no updates on Van Der Esch or Sean Lee, but they were looking. You should be looking probably after week 6 or 7.
That's the thing to test though to see if it will.
If I program it here, if it automatically will update on there.
Update the same one.
Or if I have to go ahead and figure out how to put the stream key up onto.
But you can test it and see, because that Browns one on the live tab, Where you go to the video.
But that may be because I've already done it live, and that's why it showed up.
But it had 4 of them on there that was going live. So the question, well, it might not show this one anymore. But I have to look at it and see.
Let's see now.
Because I don't see. That's the thing. I don't know.
Can you add? No, you can't add while we're already live. Okay.
Well, what you do is when you go off, you can check it to see if it still has that Browns one waiting to go live. And if it does, then you can just add that.
You hope Tyron is ready for Miles? I hope Tyron is really ready, that he's not rushing out there too soon. Okay. All right. So I think I've got an idea.
Well, yeah, no, we know how to do it, but I'm just curious if it will still show the same one, even though you already went live on it.
Yeah, but the problem will be is if I go live to it, it's not good. I'm going to have to.
Well, no, you just have to. You click on the little.
Oh,
camera.
I could edit. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But
if this one's still live, I mean, if this one says going live, you can add that one. But I'm curious if that one is still up, if it will recognize on here as the new stream and don't have to, destination.
So, but see, this is. Hold on. Let's see.
Because the Browns one's the one that's loaded on here.
See, that's the one I just did.
I know, but does it say it's still going live?
No, it says one last stream 19 minutes ago. So.
Because you can go to the thing where it says live on your videos, where you update your videos, and if it says, I'm just curious.
I'm curious too where it is.
No, because you go to where it says videos, and then you go to where it says live. So you have all these ones that say, but I don't know if
that's upcoming.
We have to wait till it goes finish going live. But I'm curious if this way you go to edit them, because you can set it up on the
copyright claim.
You go here to edit.
Okay.
Where it says going live, that's where you edit it.
Wait a minute.
Because all the ones that are going live, you can edit those before they go live.
Well, this is the one that's. Oh no, that's okay. So.
It looked like that one was 3 times.
That one, no, right, because that was the original.
4 times. I don't know why I should, or maybe it's the same picture.
It is the same picture because I couldn't figure out how to change the picture. See, like this, if you go to it.
Yeah, you can. I think go right here is where you change the picture. You click on
that's how. Oh, damn. Because I was like trying to change it before, and it was like I couldn't.
This one's where you change it. Because sometimes I have the 3 of them for the samples.
Okay, so this is live now.
Yeah, but I mean,
so I could change this picture.
You can change it when before you go live.
No, but you can change. Okay, but it'll update it though. Even so, worst comes.
If the URL is if it'll still go to the same URL if this, because this one's still up there and you launch into this one. So this one probably do the same thing too. So I wonder if you set like one of these up and just come over here and edit it.
Okay, but this one is the one that's live now. So that was the picture. That's okay. So this is actually what I'd set up originally, and it never went to it. So this is different because that's the picture I put on it.
I wonder if this will still be up when you finish your stream, like it's an upcoming stream.
No, see what I did was, so it did go to it. So what I did was I programmed this one because this is the picture I put up here for the live stream for tonight's show.
No, I know this one did because we set it for it, but I wonder if you end this stream and then if it's this one,
if it'll go back to that one again.
I mean, if this one is our upcoming stream, and then if it is, then you might want to test it next time you go on.
Okay.
You can edit it and see if it'll go to that one without having to change it. And if that's the case, then that's how you can do it from now.
But see now, so like if I edit it, see, watch. So see, this is the one I originally programmed that I thought it was going to. So it actually sent it to Livestream Studio. I just needed to click on it. And that's what it would have gone to this one, as opposed to.
Oh yeah, because you didn't have it set up to.
I had it so stream. What I have it, what it had before was always stream now. So it would always stream now, and that's where it would go. This is what I thought I was sending to. I thought it was automatic.
I think it's set up to this one. I'm curious if
it is now.
Now I'm curious if you add this one, if it'll recognize in here as the same.
I think basically I have to do it over each time.
Or
so that way.
Or if it sets it up to this one, and you can use this URL or whatever, you can use that same one, and then just edit it, the title or whatever, and set up all your keys and whatever on there. That's what you used to let me do on the other software I used. They had the one thing you could edit, and that's when I used. I didn't worry about the monetization because I always went to that one. But the new update, it creates a new one automatically.
Yeah. Zeke fan. I'm sorry. I'm just testing the system because I've had to figure
What you need to do is like change the title and see if it
in
goes
the
to that
picture.
one. And see.
But see, no, I know this is the one I put in here
No, I
because
understand. I'm talking about the one that if you go off and you go back on, not now, but another time.
the reason I know this because this is the picture I had put up
No,
there
I
before.
understand that, but I'm saying if you change the title, will it still recognize it on here when you start a new stream?
See, when I ended up doing the other ones,
That's why I'm curious. Because if it recognizes it, all you gotta do is come over here, click on this one,
okay, so
on the Browns one or whatever, the last one you streamed to, and then you just edit it on there. And that's so much easier than editing it on here. If it will go to that same one, consist every time, and it probably will. Because the old one we did stream now will automatically go to
yeah, right. But what I'm
the
okay.
streaming thing. But when they changed it, it's each individual one.
Okay, I think I got it. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for being my is 7-9 really out of the question? It's not out of the question, but I tell you, let's think about this now. We got the Cleveland Browns. We got the Cardinals. We got the Redskins twice. Excuse me, the Washington team twice. The Giants twice. The Eagles twice. Come on. You should be able to win 7 there. We already have 1. Come on. I think you got to at least say you should be 8-8. And that's before you add the... Oh, without a doubt. All right, so everybody, thank you for being my guinea pigs here because I was trying to figure this thing out, and I think I've got it figured out. So I appreciate y'all, and I will catch you later.